All right, what's up everyone? Today we are going to be doing a big leaf job with the new Billy Goat, so it's going to be kind of a review video. I'm going to time the job, let y'all know how long this huge pile takes. This will probably almost fill my whole trailer up. I'll show you all the pile in a second. And then I'll get some footage of me actually vacuuming. I'll do some that are time lapses and some that are the actual pace of it, so you guys can see how fast it is. I'll let y'all know if it's clogging and all that sort of thing. But yeah, if you like some of content and want to support me, I would love if you gave me a follow or subscribe. Got to get used to this YouTube stuff, and like the video. It also helps a lot to push it to the algorithm. But yeah, it's getting late, so I don't want to talk too much. So we're just gonna get straight to it, and I'll record it as we go. All right. So by far my favorite feature of this thing in comparison to my own one is its key start. So I'll put it right there. Pull it in choke. Put the throttle. I did not charge this thing, so I just hooked up the battery handle to this thing. DJI, y'all on the go. This thing is awesome, but yeah, let's keep vacuuming. All right, y'all, this thing is ripping, and it's eating, and it's chugging. I am impressed, okay? All y'all are like, oh, the 18 horsepower sucks. This thing's crazy. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I mean, obviously, I'm sure some of y'all do a little bit bigger piles than I'd be taking care of, but this thing is ripping, and I'm loving it. Take a look at my jobber when I get back to the house and let y'all know exactly how long it took us. We went to the dump halfway through, but that had nothing to do with the leaf vacuum, just our leaf trailer got full. And to be honest, it really wasn't full. We probably could have done it all at once. Just the dump closed at 5 and it was 4:30, and I didn't want to run the risk of our trailer getting full and we can't go to the dump because it's already closed. So I decided let's just go dump it, not run the risk, but yeah. All right, y'all, I am back at my house. Once again, sorry there's an echo. I don't feel like going outside and getting my microphone, but let me give you a little rundown of everything about the Billy Goat, how long it took us to do that job, all the good stuff. Okay, so we were at that job for 35 minutes at first. We filled my entire trailer up in that 35 minutes. Mind you, most of the time my trailer will do 8 jobs and we won't fill the trailer up. Now, of course, that job had a significant amount of leaves, so that's partially why. But, of course, it's still very impressive that in 35 minutes, it filled my 6x12 with 10-foot walls all the way up. Or, well, it's not 10-foot walls, it's like 8-foot walls, but still, pretty crazy. Then we went back, and it took us another 14 minutes to vacuum up the rest of those leaves. And as y'all could tell, they were some humongous piles. So in total, we're right at about 50 minutes of vacuuming to get that entire pile all vacuumed up. Now, to be honest, I forgot to check how much those leaves weighed. I wanted to give you guys we did 4 tons of leaves in an hour or whatever it came out to. But unfortunately, I did not check what it was. And on top of that, I still have leaves in my trailer from the second visit, and the dump was closed, so I wasn't able to get them weighed. But either way, very impressive. So now I'm going to give you the actual specifications of the vacuum, and I'm going to compare it to my old one. So this is the one I currently have. I'll have my editor put it right there. And then this is the one I had about yesterday, before I got the new one. So I used ChatGPT to compare my old one versus my new one, just so you guys kind of have a comparison. All right, so my old one was 13 horsepower with about an engine displacement of 389 cc. It says 420 cc on the side, so I think ChatGPT is bugging a little bit. The Billy Goat, though, the 18 horsepower one, is 656 cc, but I also saw somewhere else saying it was 570 cc, so I'm not 100% sure. The fuel tank capacity is a huge difference for me. On the old one, it was 3.2 gallons. On the new one, it is 7 gallons. So I'm not going to be filling that thing up with a tank anymore. I'm just going to fill that thing up at the beginning of the day, and hopefully it'll last me all day. Now, the airflow, it says both of them are 2100 CFM, and I think that kind of makes sense, to be honest, when you compare it to the tube size. So the tube size is only 2 inches bigger in diameter, but it's 56% bigger when you actually do the specifics of how much it can pull in at once. So the suction rate is around the same, but it can pull in 56% more at once. Now, the hose length is not a huge difference, but the Billy Goat is 10 feet with 10 inches, and the hose length for the old one is 8 inches wide at 8 feet. Now, the Power Horse debris loader weighs around 240 pounds, and the Billy Goat weighs around 335, so it's nothing crazy. Now the price range, this is where we really get into the nitty gritty. So my old vacuum is around $1,800 when you buy it new. Now that does not include tax or shipping, and they don't really sell them in any stores that I see anymore because they fucking suck, to be honest. But the Billy Goat, you can buy them in store. Now they are a lot more expensive. Mine ran me $5,700. Now you can get it for a little less, a little more, but that's around what it's gonna run you with the battery included. Now I got my power horse for $1,200, so I got it really cheap. Lasted me a year and a half. So as a budget option, and last year I was on a budget, I was, kind of just starting, getting nice equipment and stuff, and it worked amazing. I mean, we made $40,000 during leaf season last year, and I mean, for only spending $1,200 for the vacuum, that's not bad. But the thing is, you have to think about longevity and how long it's going to last. So on one end, I spent $1,200, and this end, I spent $5,700. The $1,200 lasted me one season and like maybe 3 weeks of the second season. This Billy Goat is going to last me at the very least 5 to 8 seasons, if not significantly more. Now, of course, everyone's going to, have their own experience with the Billy Goat, but in my opinion, as long as I keep it nice, I service it when it needs to be serviced, I put non-ethanol gas with fuel stabilizer, and I keep it clean, I think it's going to run perfectly for a very long time. So while I did spend, nearly 5 times more, it's going to last me more than 5 times longer. So in my opinion, I think it's worth it. I really didn't want to have to upgrade this year. I was just praying that we could somehow find a way to let that damn power horse last the rest of the season. But to be honest with you, man, I just bit the bullet. It's fine. It's going to last me next year and the year after. And who knows, maybe I will decide to upgrade to a 29 horsepower next year. So here's my conclusion. If you're looking for a cost-effective option, the power horse is great. Now don't get it and think, oh, this is going to last me forever. Take care of it. Be careful with it because it has a lot of problems in my opinion. But, like I said, it's very cost effective. Now, if you have enough money, just go ahead, invest. If I had enough money last year, I wouldn't be buying another one this year. If I would have just bought that Billy Goat, I would have been running all season. I wouldn't have had to cancel multiple days because the vacuum broke down. But yeah, that's my general rundown of it. I think the Billy Goat is amazing. Now, once again, who knows, maybe I will consider upgrading next year, but I highly doubt it. I mean, I think that thing is going to be perfect. The only reason why I would upgrade is if I have a huge dump truck that I can hook up a tow behind, that's a 29 horsepower, like one of the 2-cylinder engine kind of things. But, I mean, probably not, but who knows? We'll see. I'm not sure what I'm going to want to do next year. My plan is to have at least 2, if not 3 leaf crews run next year, because now that we figured out our advertisement with Facebook and everything, we have been crushing it. One crew has barely been able to keep up with everything. I have crew number 2, but it's more just mulching leaves, so I don't really consider that leaf removal, to be honest. But yeah, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really have been trying to crush out as much content as I can. It's really hard to do it while taking care of everything and doing the business and family and this and that and this. But you know what? I'm trying my hardest, so I hope y'all enjoy the content. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.